like a lot of tryouts, you came really close to being on The Voice, and then life happened, and you continually tried to get your music out there, and making that sacrifice at a young age to go from Southern California all the way up to Northern California. And I have to applaud you for that, because a lot of people, they create great music, but do they have the guts to really get out there and share it on the open mics, or get out there and pay their dues like the coffee shops and stuff like that? So I'm impressed with that, and I wanted to let our listeners know that she's been paying her dues out there. Do you have any more songs or anything else you want to share with us?
Well, I just wanted to share my contact info with anybody that wants to contact me.
There you go.
I do.
Oh, I made to put that there. Facebook / Vanessa Andrea Montandon. And then on YouTube, I have some really cool videos, and a video for my single that's out, Don't Let Me Go, on iTunes, and it's on iHeartRadio and Amazon and all that stuff. The YouTube username is Vam for Jaw, V as in Victor, A as in Apple, M as in Monkey, for Jaw, FORJAH, one word. And Vanessa Andrea Music at gmail.com if you want to email me.
Oh, and I will be making sure I put your contact information for you, all of you, on. This is live streamed, but I have a podcast too.
Oh, awesome.
And so if you want to hear this again, or you came in late during the show and want to hear it again, we'll have that podcast. And
one more thing I wanted to say is that I actually got called for casting again for The Voice.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh,
and I have
tremendous.
an audition on the 10th of June, so I'm pretty stoked about it.
Well, we're stoked for you too. See, you can't keep a good woman down. It comes back around. And I wanted to say too, you mentioned that you have an album that you're working on.
Yeah, it's called Ambition. I've been working on it forever, but that's the album that's going to be coming out when it does come out.
Perfect.
So if anybody wants to help me with that, just go ahead and holler at me.
Well, that's right. Let's get behind our local talented people. Do you have one more song maybe for us?
Sure. I'm
begging you. Let's do one more.
Okay.
And then it'll be, you guys put the mic down by her guitar. There we go.
Could only understand how a man can grab you round by your hair and not your hands. If I could only start to see how the shirt on my back is falling off of me, and I'm not in a healthy state of mind. When my wheels get to turning, you know it's time on and on. Understand how a man can grab my heart and throw it to the sand. If I could only start to see how the love in his heart is grown good for me. And I'm not saying I'm right or I'm wrong. When my wheels get to spinning, you know I'm going on and on. I am free.
gosh.
That was amazing. That was amazing. One word, collabo.
Yeah, collaboration's going to go on up in here pretty soon, I can tell.
Oh, that was great.
That's awesome. And we don't want to let her go, but we've got to let her go because she's got her gig. She's got her gig over there. And if you're out and about tonight and in Vegas, go check her out at
Fiesta
Fiesta. Thank you.
215 and Lake Mead.
In
There
Henderson.
you go. In Henderson.
Leave me tips. I need the money. I'm broke.
You know, that's the life of a musician, but we're going to change that.
Okay.
Because
Let's
we
do
are
it.
all behind you, 100%. And I'm excited to email you and see what else that I could even do if I can to help you
Awesome.
out.
You're awesome.
And,
Thank you.
You know, that's what it's all about, collaborating and promoting each other. Vanessa
Yeah.
Andrea, thank you so much for
Thank
being
you so
on
much.
the music
Good luck,
scene.
boys.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to let her sneak out. And while she's getting on the road, we're going to next up have Kizzy, right? Or do you want to go Pace? Okay.
That's Pace. I'm
Oh,
Kizzy.
my gosh. You guys need name tags or something.
We're swapped. We're swapped. All black
wants-
people look alike.
No.
No, it's okay.
I'm new. Come on.
No, you're great. You're great.
I'm new to Vegas, loving it though. Came down from Salt Lake, and who is going first?
I'll go first.
You go. Pace is gonna go first.
I'll go first.
Bye,
And,
sweetie. Okay.
See you later. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So Pace Brown, tell us about Pace Brown, man.
I'm from Harlem, New York. I was born and raised in New York City. I moved to California about 5 years ago for love. I always say, I always tell people, you know what I mean, I guess life's experience, life's special moments put me in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been making music for years. I started. My mother actually started me on the violin when I was 5 years old. And,
No kidding.
Yeah, and then when I got older, and around 6th, 7th grade, I started playing the trumpet. But when I grew up, it wasn't the cool. Those weren't the cool
Instrument, right.
instruments.
Well,
so I just I tried.
I feel you. I actually did play the violin when I
Oh,
was
yeah?
younger too, and kind of, oh, there's the nerd with their violin. But
that was
it's
me.
cool because then you got to read music and learn, music in a different way than
That
maybe
was the
some
trade-off.
people
Yeah,
got
absolutely.
to learn.
And I picked up on the drums later, and I've been writing, singing songs, and I started rapping when I was 16, getting in battles and stuff.
Yeah,
and, how
fun.
New York City is.
Wow,
it's
that's serious.
So that's the era I come from, and I just been pushing myself lately, and just with the producing and just singing and rapping, and just creating my own style and my own technique.
And you know what's fun? I'm going to let the listeners in on a little secret. You have a really cool way to get yourself pumped up and excited in your production room.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I always tell everybody.
Come on.
Oh yeah,
It's cool.
I always tell them. Shout out to Mike Summer and my Romanian Mike. What's the name? Mixtapesdepot.com. What's the name? He put a disco ball in the room, and he put we got disco lights and all kinds of colors in
yeah.
the room. But it creates that feel, especially we're all vibing out, and I'm just
Right.
as soon as I make a great beat,
Then you can hit that.
we hit the
Disco light.
hit the switch. And he's like, we got another one, and and it's it's great for inspiration. It just pushes me. And I don't stop. I work every day. I work all day.
It's your passion, I can tell.
It is, absolutely. Of course, my daughter is my passion. Really,
Okay.
that's why.
And what's your daughter's name?
Peanut?
Peanut.
That's why everybody always tells me, you saying Peanut every time you do a show. I'm
Who
telling
is this
Peanut.
Peanut? All
That's
right,
my
it's his
Peanut,
little daughter.
Yeah, but I guess as artists we get inspiration for all types of ways. I assume, and that's one of my inspiring moments.
Great thing to be
Inspired, yeah. It's just like I said, I've just been pushing for years, and these shows. I go to Money Plays, and then I can go to different shows. It's just
Yeah,
the
Vegas has
feedback.
a lot of open mics around and and support.
Best one's Money Plays though.
Yeah, well, we know that, right?
Off top.
That's
So
true. That's
tough.
true. And I like, we're always checking out Facebook and checking out. I've been checking out different open mics, and I have to say honestly, the community behind the open mic at Money Plays is solid and consistent.
Yeah.
Very
And
family oriented.
Yes.
You know, they show love for whatever you're gonna do.
they do. It's a very welcoming environment. And tell me a little bit about, have you put out any CDs and kind of what you have done and what your future plans are musically?
Yeah, well, I plan on singing more as far as in my future, but I mean, like, it's just my creative process. I never know exactly where I'm going to go. I mean,
Okay,
sometimes I
yeah.
never know what artist I'm going to go towards, but I have put out a mixtape called Robots Revenge. I mean,
Cool.
I
Cool
my
name.
mix music. I mean, I'm putting I mixed some EP out called SAG, songs about girls. I mean,
Was that the song we were talking about earlier where
that's just one of them. I
one
mean,
of your
it's just
signature songs?
I guess you know what? I guess that's one of the songs that got the ball rolling. But like I was always singing about my life, all of my life experiences,
Right.
and they mostly come from my relationships or
Oh, yeah.
I guess every girl I'm with, they always tell me I'm good at using them as a muse. So.
Oh, well, we'll just call you Taylor Swift. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, you know what? The funny thing is that I use one of her songs. I mean, it's just like, I mean, I don't know, like that's me.
That's all right.
It all comes from my heart. It all comes from my
Right.
soul.
I mean,
So
comes from your experiences. They happen to involve relationships. And,
yeah.
what's fun, I think about you is that in talking to you before the show, I found out that you do all these different, styles depend on what hits your mood. But there's a couple of songs that now when you go to perform your new stuff, what? Hold up.
They want to hear, they want to hear the song that they want to hear. I mean, and
But that's cool because that's a compliment that now people have some favorites of yours.
yeah, appreciate it. And that's one of the things. Like, I mean, as any artist, you want that feedback. You want to know how your general public is going to receive you. Whatever you were creating in that closet,
Yeah.
in your house or your apartment,
Right.
wherever you're at. You just want to know that, they're going to receive it. And when I go out and people that they do want to hear that same track, and I want to give them something new and be like, oh, can you gonna do that song? And be like, you know what? All right, because
Yeah.
it just like, all right,
It
yeah.
spoke to them.
You went home, wherever you at, you came, you were thinking about me,
Right.
And I gotta
That's-
show you love
that
and
is
do it for
cool.
you. So I show up.
That's right. And I think that's really what I love when that happens is not only you get that feedback of that's maybe their favorite song and you get to present your new stuff, but if people are telling you they want to hear one of those songs, and then as an artist, what's cool is then you can go, hey, that's a marketable song. So if I'm looking, because I work with artists, and I'll say, okay, look at all your songs. You may have your little favorite baby song there.
Yeah.
But when you're out and about, kind of check out what people are requesting, and boom, that's probably something that someone like me or another promoter or whoever, publicist, can help you get out there on the radio because we know it's got that
That's
instant response. And sometimes you can feel it's another song, but it's crazy how the audience will say, no, this is the song for me.
Yeah,
that I
they're
like."
the real judges. I mean,
Right.
that's how the music business thrives. The audience.
Yeah,
I mean, they're the
you can't do it without
I mean,
them.
Yeah, can't absolutely
Yeah.
not. I mean,
Well, we're in for a treat because you're actually going to be performing a little bit. Can we? We're going to put in.
my
What
girls.
is that? Okay, we're
Girls
going to
instrumental.
set up the instrumental so we can have a live performance aided with an instrumental.
Oh yeah.
All right, and we've got our engineer working on it.
I just wanted to say,
Yes.
shout out to my brother, Sir Williams, back in New York. I mean, I don't know if
Right
he's listening or
on.
not right now, but I mean, he's
Hey.
getting everything in gear for me. And
That's wonderful.
my cousin out here, Mike Summer. I mean, I really wouldn't be able to do anything without them. I mean, because I don't have a lot of family out here in the West Coast, so it's like Mike is
great.
just like always there.
Yeah.
Like, he's the first person that told me about the Money Plays, and even like all the different shows would be like, oh well, like they're doing this here and it's there. So I mean, it's always great to have somebody like right behind on your back.
That's
I mean,
what
whatever
I
you're
love
doing.
about Vegas is people are pretty open about sharing their knowledge of here's where you can go to share your music.
Yeah.
And I was excited being new here and start my show that I could connect with